So here I've got three knots, square knots on the top, and then I added two cords and then made one square knot, and again added another cord and made a square knot line, which was a third square knot line, and it gone little down, and then we have added another square knot here on both sides, and now I'm going to complete this line. So this is the line we are supposed to complete for the the line. Now you can see there are a few knots in here and there I've done, but that doesn't that's okay actually. And then I am going to complete this until here. This will be our lid part. So how am I going to do that? So again, on the next line, as you can see, we have to leave. So I won't be adding any more cords. So what we have to do there, you can see on the next line we have to leave these two cords. Now here you can see I have completed one line of a square knot. On the first line we have 3 square knots, and then we added 2 cords, and then we have completed 4 square knots, so 2 cords each side, and then again 2 cords each side, and then on the fourth line we have 5 square knots. We did the same thing again, and we have 6 square knots in this line. Now I'm not going to add any cords on the side because we want our lid to be like that. So now I have completed another square knot line, and because we are not adding, we have to leave 2 cords each side. And now on the next one we will be covering up these two. So how am I going to add this one? So just bring this one inside the first cord like this, and then make a square knot and leave that one. So I'm going to do that thing on both sides. Like this, and complete line. Go, and on the next one so you can see this square knot line is complete other than this knot. So I'm going to again do the same thing, take this inward and leave to outside and make a square knot. Now on the next line, as we know, we have to leave 2 cords. In our case we will be leaving 3 because this is just outer line. So complete this line. next line we will be having 6 knots. For the next, as we have to take this card inside this and then make a knot. So I'll do the same throughout, and when we reach here, I'm going to make screw knot, keeping the side cord inside. There we go. And now keep doing this for 2 more lines. Okay, so here you can see we have completed after finishing this line, which is our last added cord. We have completed 1 2 3 4 5 6 lines. Now I'm going to turn it around and take this side cord, which is outer side cord, and take it like so. What I'm trying to do the cord inside and then the side cord, and then start adding. So this is on the front again. Yeah. There we go. Make sure you're adding on the side cords, this which came down. So here I have added 2 for 6 cords on each side, and now I am going to take it to the back and then overlap those 2 cords, main cords, and take another cord onto it and add on top of both like this. Just you keep using the knot as I did throughout the project. There we go. Now try making these 2 cords down as we have others, and now simply start making the square knot. So what I'm going to do for the side, take from one corner of the side, and where we have this and this, just take 2 from here and 2 from the okay, so this is now the first cord, and then keep making with the rest. Here you can see the first line in the front is done, and when you close it's going to look like this. So the same thing where I have to complete. So as you can see here, you can see these 2 dots for the first line, and complete the other line similarly, and then keep making the same thing again and again, obviously this square knot line, and complete the length of your pouch as you want. So here what I'm doing, I'm starting the next line as well at the same time. Okay, so you can see there we have completed 2 lines together. We're going to do the same and complete this whole thing together, all together. Okay, so here I've got 2 chains which has D-ring on both sides. So I'm going to simply tie the bigger D-ring to these 4 corner cords. So just take the cords and make double hitch knot. There we go. And now just complete similarly the square knot and keep doing it. So I'm going to do the same part on the other side as well. There we go. here you can see 3 lines have been completed, and in the back we still have 2 lines, so I'll be completing that and then continue the same thing throughout almost of this length. Here I've created this pouch part, just kept making the square knots around it, and now this is of 7 inches length. You see here the pouch part, and now I'm going to take these, because I don't want the fringes, so I'm taking the cords inside and then create the bottom part inside. So take all the cords to inwards. Okay, so here I have separated the cords into half. So one side we have 6 cords and one side we have 7 knots and one side we have 6 knots. So this side we have 6 knots, 2, 4, 6, and so this side I'm just taking 2 cords from this side and 2 cords from this side, these two, and the other side we have 7 knots, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this 7th one I am keeping as the middle one. And now I am starting to make keeping this one aside. So I'm just going to keep it in so that we don't get confused. And now I'm going to pin it down like this and start making the square knots. For that, I am taking 2 cords from each side to make a square knot on top of it. So these 4 cords are going to be the filler cords, and side cords are going to be the working cords. So I'm making the square knots on top of these 4 like this. Once you're done, just leave these cords and then take new 2 cords, and when you are done with one, just try to flatten it so that we finish the bottom like this. And you can start pushing the knots to the end. Again, left the knot, the cords, and then take next 2. There we go. And once you're done 4 knots, I'm going to take these side 4 cords and start making the knots from this side. And simply going to do the same. So here this side also we made 4 knots and this side also we made 4 knots. Okay, so now as you can see here, there we go. These are 4 knots, sorry, 4 cords, and from this side, this middle side, and these are 4 cords from this middle side. Now I'm going to overlap these two and hold them as this. And for the next part, we can see there are 6 knots this side, and so that will make us and the 6 knot this side. So this will make us 3 knots altogether. So now these 3 knots I'm going to complete on top of these 4 overlapped knot cords. So just to create the gap, I have given this loopy part. So I'm simply going to create a knot at the end so that we know which 4 cords are the middle ones. And so is with this end. Okay, now create the loopy part. Take 2 cords from this side, 2 from the other side, and make the square knot. Next 2. Okay, so now we have completed all 3 knots on top of it, and I tried my best to pull the side part. Now what I'm going to do, pull these middle knot cords one by one so that we have enough, we have pulled this thing properly. So now I'm going to pull it. So here you can see this is how it looks. We just have to pull these side ones properly, and you can do one by one. And this is how it looks. You can see it is tight enough. Now what you will need to do for with these end cards, you just have to cut them and try using these square knots, sorry, these crochet hooks, to take them through the knots like this. And then cut them around here, and this will make you the this will make it look way more cleaner than anything else, than cutting and then gluing and all that. So you try to do this part. Yeah, it's going to be hard, but it does make it look a lot cleaner. So once you've done that, you simply cut these. So do the same with all the cords possibly.